Do you think someone can be a good dad if they were only abusive towards the mother of their children and not directly to their children? Well, think again. Extensive research shows that boys who grew up in a home with an abusive father are 2 times more likely to grow up to be domestic violence abusers compared to those who grew up in non-abusive homes. Not only are they socialized in society to prioritize their needs and comforts as males, they have a real-life example modeling what kind of attitudes and behaviors are acceptable towards their intimate partners. They are being shown by their abusive fathers the kind of treatment and services they can expect from their female partners and the kind of enforcement they can carry out should their female partners fall out of line. Most, if not all, abusers do not see anything wrong with what they are doing because they are constantly comparing themselves to someone who did it worse than them. For example, let's say the World War II generation. Maybe some of the men during that time, they routinely threw their women around, slapped them, punched them. So boys who grew up seeing this kind of behavior, they think, oh, okay, as long as I'm not doing what dad did to my wife, it's okay. But they think, if I throw objects at her direction and scare the hell out of her, that's okay because at least I am not throwing my wife around and slapping her and punching her until she gets like black eyes and stuff. Then you have millennial boys who see their boomer dads throwing objects at their mom and think, well, as long as I don't do that, I'm not being abusive. But they demean, belittle, insult, threaten, gaslight their wives and think, I'm not abusive because I'm not doing what my dad did. All of these have the same effect of terrorizing the mother of their children and exerting power and control over her, which is at the core of abusive behavior. And this is abuse. Unless and until the abusive man takes full responsibility for his abusive behavior and works his entire life to restore justice to the relationship, he is not a good dad because he is effectively cursing his children to the cycle of abuse that will continue.